Hey, and welcome back to another edition of NixFlix with your host, Nick. So today, Joker. I've been really looking forward to do this review. Been waiting for this film for such a long time. When I first heard that they were going to do a Joker origin story, I thought, well, how's that going to fit in the DCEU with all the other ones that's just happened? Especially with the Suicide Squad Joker, which apparently didn't go too well with the audience. So I didn't mind him. But anyway, this is a very different superhero film altogether. It didn't even feel like a superhero film, to be honest. Apart from having DC and the name Joker, Bruce Wayne, Alfred, and Thomas Wayne, and Gotham. Apart from that, it just felt like its own film. It was a very good film, especially a great performance from Joaquin, because you see this gradual growth from a very nice person in society, and everyone just pushing him down, and then just having that one bad day where you just click, and then that's when the insanity comes out and everything. I could talk about this for like hours, but I won't, because I don't want to give anything away. They have done very good without giving any spoilers or any of the story away. There is news sparking around going, it's sparking anarchy and everything like that. It didn't really feel like that for me. It just felt like, so Arthur Fleck, Joker, he goes to Arkham Hospital, which in this, for the first time ever, Arkham isn't portrayed as like a big evil castle that keeps, supervillains in. It's just a mental hospital that, he goes weekly to talk to his psychiatrist, get his medication and just, get help. And you see from that, even stuff like his help from there is not even coming through, and he's trying to talk to his psychiatrist. You'll see this in the trailer that he mentions that you always ask me what I'm doing for work, how's everything, am I having negative thoughts, and then he goes, all I have is negative thoughts, and she's just the lady just there's like So it's a great film. The cast is amazing. Like Robert De Niro. Apparently that whole scenario with Robert De Niro is meant to be focused on Robert De Niro's movie, The King of Comedy. I haven't actually watched that purposely because I didn't want to ruin this film. What else? It's a great message. Like throughout this film, I just kept feeling like, people, if you've got a friend or a family member or something, someone you care about that's got mental illness, I would probably go check this film out just to sort of get a better, if you get confused with people sometimes, just to get a better understanding what it's like to want to be listened to but not being listened to, and always being pushed down by society and pushing and always manipulated and tricked out by other people that you call friends. It's a great movie. It's not like something that I could watch and then jump back and rewatch it again. There's a lot of processing you need to do after this film before you can go see it again. So I might go see it again this weekend. We'll see what happens. But I can say this is a really good film. Just the climb from just very nice guy to pushed around, and then you start seeing bits of like One Bad Day happening, which is a reference back to the Killing Joke comic book, because the Joker mentioned that all you needed was one bad day for you to switch. But it's not one bad day for him, it's a conceptual event, different events happening, which lead up to his insanity. And it's just great. But even though we know the Joker is a bad guy, you feel for this character, you want him to succeed, you want him to find happiness, and you want him to be appreciated. But it's just the way Gotham is, and Gotham is its own living entity in this film. It's amazing. It's just like, because normally when you hear Gotham, automatically Batman or supervillains or whatever, or that TV show that just recently finished. But here Gotham is dirty, scummy, no one likes each other. It's just like, I've never really been to New York, but I'm assuming that's probably what it's like. Sorry, New York. And Arkham is made like a mental hospital. It's just, everything is so, all the aesthetics are great. It does feel like it's a mirror in the late 70s, early 80s. They don't actually define the date, but it's great. And yeah, I think I was probably the only person in the cinema to clap after the film finished. But it was a really good film, and I implore you to go see it. not a spoiler warning, but this is for adults or anyone that's 15 or over. Like I did see a dad bring a kid in, and I'm like, but he looked like 12, so he looks like you play violent video games. You should be desensitized by now, so you should be fine with this. But word of warning: this is not a kiddie Marvel movie, Justice League sort of type film. This is kind of like a Taxi Driver kind of film, which I got little bits of hints of, but it has been a while since I watched that. But it was great, and definitely check it out. Thank you for joining me on NixFlix. I'm your host Nick, and we'll see you in the next one.